Velkommen, Lars.
So, tell me about your products and the vision behind the products. I mean, why make them?
Yeah, the whole vision behind the Renske products is based on that we want to make the most environmentally friendly product ever, and still have a very good way of working.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so important that it will be sustainable for our environment, and also for the boat, so that it will last very long. And
you can do this and still have products that actually clean your ship.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, when you work on a little different way, then it's possible. Yeah. The most products are based on quick and dirty, and we probably use a little bit more time, very little more time at the end actually, probably also less. But
I noticed using your products that it's a different way of thinking. You think small instead of big.
Yeah.
You work in small areas, get satisfied with that, and continue to the next one.
Yeah.
That's an interesting experience for me.
Yeah, that's also one of the vision behind Renske, that it should be a product which you can use at any time, also from low temperatures, 2 degrees Celsius, up to working in the full sun, and that you can do small parts, that you don't have to make a big session, because when you make a big session somebody calls you while you're working or whatever, you get disturbed, or your wife is asking you for drinking a cup of coffee or whatever, then you have to come out of it, and but Renske you can take meter by meter.
So how did this company start? How old is the company anyway?
95.
95.
I started in August 95.
Yeah. Okay. So how did this come about? I mean,
I went. I was traveling around the world after I sold my pastry company. I had a very fine pastry company.
So you used to make pastries?
Yeah, that's was my profession before.
Yeah.
Also, 3 generations from my father's side and 3 generations from my mother's side. They were pastry.
Right now I'm thinking pastry on a teak deck, you know. No good.
No.
Is that how it started?
I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah.
In doing things. I was that also by making pies on very high level. And when I started by cleaning boats, I also automatically did that on the highest level ever possible. I don't think it gives a meaning by doing something with no purpose and with no passion.
Okay.
So passion, perfectionism, and purpose.
And started the company.
Yeah.
So tell me, how did the company develop from the start until today? I mean, this is what, 20 years ago?
Yeah, it's almost 20 years ago actually. It's quite amazing.
Yeah.
From the beginning we were just cleaning boats and use all kind of products you could buy everywhere, and also search into many areas to find the best. But sorry, but there was nothing good enough. So I decided from a very early stage to create my own products, and ask very clever chemical engineers to help me with that. And that we did from 96 to 2006. We developed, and then we could see that we were very stable, and also at that time made the decision to bring it among the public, so that the consumers can, the boat owners can.
So when did you finish developing your products? Go ahead.
2005.
2005, okay.
Actually, I was on the METS. It's a very big maritime show in Amsterdam every year, and it was in November. And when I came home from that, I made the decision. Now it's the time.
Yeah.
I'm coming out of jumping out, out of the.
Do your own thing.
Do your own thing. Yeah.
So how does that work for you today?
Yeah, very well.
Yeah.
Because you can make the decisions yourself.
Yeah.
Of course, we listen to very many people who are better than I am, and I always want to learn from other people and new ways to make good products. And I know what I want very well, with the product. I
Yeah.
know what you want to bring into the maritime world, and so it feels very comfortable. And the products are increasing in sales, and also our service departments are increasing around in Europe. So yeah, it's I feel very well.
How are the consumers, what shall we say, receiving or using your? Are they having? Is it successful for
Yeah.
the boat owners to use your products?
Yeah, it's very successful. We hear it from everybody who has used Renskip. They are calling, writing
Yeah.
letters, emails. They are amazed.
So I could ask it another way. How do the boat owners fail with the products? I mean, what goes wrong when something goes wrong?
When they want to do quick and dirty, there is
Yeah.
no way to do things quick.
Okay.
Renskip is a serious product, and it gives an amazing good result, but you have to do it the right way, and you have to take yacht care serious. And people who just want to do things very fast and think that they can do an upper structure on a 40-foot boat in 3 hours, that is the wrong attitude. So when you want to keep your boat as new, it's so strange actually. For everything on the boat you have a manual. For your engine, navigation
true.
stuff. The whole boat has a manual,
Yeah.
but nobody tells you about how to take care of the boat, cosmetic-wise.
Yeah.
And that's actually a big issue. And yards, architects, everybody is making the best product for the money, and everybody is so involved, so passionate by building boats. And then it's built, then the boat owner, have the boat, and then nobody's thinking about how to keep it in the best way.
It's interesting because
It's
you
very
see boat owners really polishing their boats
Yeah.
all over the world.
Yeah, and have you see you sometimes? It's very seldom you see a boat who's very nice and very well maintained. It's very
hard.
seldom.
Yeah, it's hard to maintain it.
Yeah, I think the most boat owners don't know how much work it is, and of course, you cannot require from a broker or for a yard that they have to tell the boat owner how much work it is to
No.
to maintain the boat,
No.
because it's also
But that's also why you have special requirements for the people that sell your products around the world.
yeah. It's really, we require quite a lot. They have to be fully trained and know everything about Renskip and our vision. Because when somebody comes into a shop and they ask for something, they need to be well treated.
Yeah.
It's so easy to buy things on the internet today. So when you take use your energy, start your car, drive into a shop, and you want to have good advice, then I think it's very important that the retailer is informed about what they are selling to you. So we really require that they are very into it.
What's the future for you, your company and your products?
Yeah, the future is of course always an unknown issue. You never know what the future will bring. But when I try to visualize the future, and then I see Renskip everywhere around the world, slowly, and more yards and consumers will use it. Our service departments will increase. And Renskip will be a future brand into the maritime world, that's for sure, like the big brands today, that's for sure.
So that makes you proud to think about that you'll be a part of the maritime world, in the future.
Yeah, proud is a nice word for some people, but actually proud for me has no meaning. I just have a good feeling that I'm doing good things every day, and that I do something honest and bring the best I can do to other people, so that everybody can enjoy what I'm passionate for.
Yeah.
I don't have that proudness and that much ego. I always have this thing in my head from drop the ego and experience the miraculous.
Yeah.
And that's how I live my life. And I'm happy that I can make other people happy with my products, but it's not. I don't give me a proud feeling or something. It's just
something in responsibility. If you have a vision that you're making products that are environmental and clean products, and you don't feel proud about that, it's a way of being responsible.
I'm very responsible.
Which, in a way, we should all be as sailors responsible for the environment.
Yeah, as sailor we are using the environment, so we are. It's very important that we are part of it. So it's so important that we're taking care for that. Mm-hmm. And I think these last years, this corporate social responsibility everybody's talking about, that companies have to be like that. I think I did all my life already this way of thinking.
Yeah.
I think it's very important that you are responsible what you're doing, and socially, but also environmentally, in all ways. So.
So tough question. What do you now? You're talking about corporate being social responsible. What do we gain from being responsible for the environment, for the social habitat of where we live?
When everybody will fill up that, then of course we will create a healthy world for our children and for their children. I hope that we can stay here quite a while. We never will know what will happen in the future, but let us do something good instead of always goes after the profit, and let us do something good and create something nice. I think that's I have great responsibility. I have 3 small kids at home, and I want to bring them.
You married a Danish girl, didn't you?
Yeah, at that time.
Yeah.
But.
And you had to have a family now in Denmark?
Yeah, I have a family now, in Denmark. Yeah. And I can see how important it is for me also. Being responsible is a big issue. I want to sleep, when I go to bed every night, I want to sleep with a very nice conscience, and I want to continue that.
Thank you.
Yeah.